Children of overbearing parents. When did you use their own rules against them? My father had one sacred rule. Family first, always. He'd preach it during mandatory Sunday dinners, pointing his fork at each of us. The Chen family reputation is everything, he'd say. Individual desires are selfish. By 17, I'd heard this lecture 847 times. When my UCLA acceptance arrived, Dad barely glanced at it. You're staying local, he announced. Business major at State. You'll join the family firm after graduation. I'd dreamed of marine biology since I was 8. But dreams were selfish. That's when the malicious compliance began. I enrolled at State as demanded. But I also enrolled Mom, Dad, my sister Lisa, and Grandma in the same program. What are you doing? Mom asked when the tuition bill arrived. Following Dad's rule, I explained innocently. Family first. Always. If I'm sacrificing my dreams for the family business, then everyone should sacrifice equally. Dad's face went through 17 different emotions. That's not what I meant. But it's what you said, I interrupted. Individual desires are selfish, remember? Encouraged by this non-punishment, I escalated. I quit my bookstore job, the one Dad insisted I keep for character building. Family first, I told him. Working outside the family business is disloyal. Then I showed up at Dad's office every morning at 6 a.m., demanding to learn the business immediately. I'd sit in his office all day, taking notes during client meetings, asking specific questions about tax law. The situation intensified when I began applying Dad's rule to everything. When he wanted to watch football, I changed the channel. Family first. Lisa wants cartoons. I started scheduling family meetings every night, 2 hours minimum. We need to discuss every decision as a family unit. I'd announce with detailed agendas. What should we have for breakfast? Should Dad wear the blue tie? Dad would sit there, progressively more irritated, as I forced votes on whether he could use the bathroom alone. The breaking point came during his firm's annual barbecue. His colleagues and biggest clients were there. When Dad started his usual speech, I stood up with a microphone. I'd like to thank everyone for supporting our family's commitment to putting family first, always, I announced. That's why Dad has decided to hire every family member regardless of qualifications. I gestured to Grandma. Grandma Liu will handle tax audits. She has dementia, but family first. Then to Lisa. My 14-year-old sister will manage payroll. She failed algebra, but blood matters more than competence. Dad's face had gone completely white. And I'll be taking over all client relationships immediately, I continued brightly. I don't know accounting, but Dad always says family business comes before everything. 3 major clients quietly left. That night, Dad knocked on my door frame. I'd removed the actual door for family transparency. New rule, he said through gritted teeth. You can major in whatever you want. Even marine biology? I asked. He nodded stiffly. At UCLA? Another nod. Now when Dad lectures about family obligations, I just ask, should I call Grandma Liu about the tax audits? He changes the subject immediately.